Hey guys, Ryan Smith with the Ryan Smith Home Selling Team here to discuss, is the real estate market finally slowing down? We'll talk about it next. So with recent real estate hikes, one of the questions I'm hearing all the time right now is the real estate market actually finally slowing down? Is this rocket ship starting to level off a little bit? And so really want to talk about that today a little bit. Is the market slowly coming to a stop, or is it slowing down? So first off, let's answer that question. The answer is yes, it is. Believe it or not. Yes, the real estate market is slowing down. And there's a few different reasons for that. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. But right now, homes coming on the market, it is increasing at the fastest rate in history. In fact, on a week-by-week basis, what I've seen is I've gone and looked on the Central Texas MLS. We're seeing about a 20% increase week after week. So every time I go look at it, there's 20% more houses coming on the market than what is coming off the market. So we're seeing inventory levels are certainly rising. There's no question about that. Now, so why are we seeing a lot of these changes, right? Why is this starting to happen? Well, obviously, the first main thing is really the inflation that we've been experiencing in the United States. So the Federal Reserve has really been fighting inflation by rising interest rates and raising those rates higher. And as interest rates have gone up, what that's done is it's made it harder for buyers to be able to afford a house. So, makes a lot of sense, right? If their dollar doesn't go as far, it's going to be pinching your buyer pool a little bit. Now, on top of that, we're kind of seeing a surge in newly built homes. And then there's been some altered zoning laws, which are really aimed at increasing the housing supply as well. So that's kind of a more macro view, maybe not quite as much just in, like, let's say Temple or Belton, Texas, but across the board, we're just seeing a lot of inventory going up. And so as inventory is rising, and you've got a dwindling pool of buyers because of interest rates, what you're going to see is the market begin to slow down. So how does that affect you? Well, that's a great question. I think that's what everybody wants to know, is how is this really affecting me in my house? Well, the drop in buyer demand is already kind of leading to some immediate changes, which is going to be like fewer offers coming in. Rewind 2 or 3 months ago, and every time we listed a house, there was 10 offers, right? So, and with some of these offers coming in ridiculous numbers above the asking price, well, that stuff has really started to stop. It's started to stop. That stuff has really declined. It's not happening as much, right? So prices right now that we're seeing, it does look like they're still going up a little bit, but as inventory begins to increase, a lot of experts are predicting that those prices could really flatten out. However, that really does not mean that the market is crashing. There's a difference between a tapering off and then a crash. We're not really seeing a crash, but we are seeing a tapering off, which I think is important to notate the difference. Finally, though, I want to keep all this put it all into context, right? So is the market slowing down? Yes. But is now still a great time to sell your house? Yes. We have really seen home prices going up close to 34% over the past 2 years. And so while that inventory is increasing, we are still right now, we're below pre-pandemic levels back in April. And so April of the pandemic year. So, the market may be slowing, but it's still a great time to sell your house. If you sell your house right now, you may not get quite as much as you could have had with 10 offers back in April or March of this year. But you're still going to be benefiting from the massive increase in equity that you've had over the last 2 years. So you're still going to crush it. You're still going to do great. So, and that's really what we've seen across the board. We're meeting with folks. We're helping them sell their house. Yes, as home sales are slowing, we are still selling houses. So if you're seeing some houses sitting on the market and you want to find somebody who's going to get it done, we are still getting it done. But I can tell you, yes, those numbers may not be what they would have been with 10 offers, but people are still crushing it. We're still giving high fives at closing table, and people are still walking away really benefiting over the massive appreciation over the last couple of years. So hope that helps. If you have specific questions, please reach out to us. If you're thinking about buying a house or selling a house, check us out on the web. That's ryansmithhomes.com. Once again, www.ryansmithhomes.com, or give us a call, 213-5335. Once again, 254-213-5335. Hey, this is your brother Ryan. Always here to tell you what's going on in the local real estate market. Any questions, hit us up. We're always here to help you. We'll catch you on the next one.